Hello, good afternoon and welcome back to the continuation of day 3 of the European Shooting Championships over 10 metres for the under-16s and under-18s. We're live here for you at the Burgas Arena. It's a really resplendent place. We're all happy to be here. Again, just such a sense of occasion here at this European Championships and great exposure as well for the young athletes to get out there and compete for medals. Some more gold medal matches to come for you right the way throughout the day. So if you're settling down at home for a day of shooting this Saturday, then you're in the right place. By all means, come along. My name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator for today. So thanks very much for coming along, joining us live on YouTube and on Facebook as well. Do follow us on social media. Also leave your comments of support in the videos and like the videos as well. That always helps. Thanks for coming along. So we're spot on in terms of timing. Chief Range Officer has said the range is ready and we can now start the introduction of the athletes. So Duet U18 2 about to come out are Zeynep Kilic and Ahmet Konoş. So I think the coach is going to be encouraged to go over and stand with the actual athletes as part of the presentation.
And their opponents on firing point E and F. Team of individual neutral athletes are
So 2 individual neutral athletes next to come out into the finals hall. Evelina Sheena. And I remember being their commentator that day when Evelina took the gold medal at the ISSF Junior World Cup in New Delhi last September into October. A real prolific pistol shooter, a real talent. A very talented athlete. And Evelina is alongside Tikon Galigin. So Međa Milic of Estonia is our jury in charge. And Petar Plavčić of Croatia is our CRO, which again is also the country code for Croatia. So that's not necessarily just a distinct coincidence. And Duet U18 2 now up against the 22nd entry of individual neutral athletes. Gold medal match for the 10-metre air pistol duet under 18s about to get underway. Well, we've got a packed day for you, so if you're at home with, again, a wish to see shooting all day, then you've come to the right place. We've got gold medal matches right the way through to 6:15 later today. So how did the athletes get here then? We had semi-final matches earlier on. Let's have a look at qualification. So this area is just on the other side of where we are in the finals hall. Quite good for the athletes because it means the lighting conditions, sense of occasion, it's all pretty much the same. As often with shooting ranges around the world, the qualification areas often, not always, but often different from the actual finals hall, so a few adjustments needed. And here's the route to the final from the semis. So Ukraine Team 1 brushed aside by Duet U18 2. And then the 2 individual neutral athletes pushed past Austria in quite fine style. Look at that, 12 points to 0. That's one surefire way of getting through to a gold medal match. So it means Ukraine Team 1 and Austria do both pick up bronze medals. Well, as I said, Evelina Sheena, 18 years old, certainly the most experienced out there amongst the 4. And if if she's to perform like she can, then this will be a tough test for Turkey 18 too. But again, over the years, you think of the amount of pistol shooters that have taken medals and come to World Cups, European Championships, all sorts of events. There's Mura Organ, always with a heart shape for Turkey 8. But you just think of some of the Turkish shooters that have come onto the world stage over the years. And it's a country certainly steeped in history with a very strong pistol background. So Amin Tazdilin is the coach and can call a timeout. Don't have to. So here's Evelina Shana, 18 years old, gold medalist, as I mentioned, at the Junior World Cup in New Delhi. I was commentator that day. She was also 6th in the mixed team and also competed at the World Championships as well. So she's already got some real experience across her years. Still only 18 years old. Tikon, meanwhile, here he is, 16 years old. And a very familiar face, Natalia Kokorashina, who was here on day one for pretty much most of the medal matches. She had athletes represented in some of the bronze and some of the gold medal matches. So we can have a look behind the scenes, have a sneaky peek back in the reporting area that happened before the athletes arrived here in the field of play. This is where they get briefings from the jury, just to make sure everyone's aware of what's going to be happening throughout the final, how the introductions are conducted, equipment control, and everyone's ready and everyone understands what's ahead. And there are penalties for not coming to the reporting time on time and being punctual. My wife would struggle with that. She's late for everything. So you see the specialist shoes as well. Some pistol shooters opt for, not all, but some like to go for the flat-bottomed, just to add to that stability and balance. Every shooting discipline, whether it's rifle, pistol, shotgun, balance is where it all starts. And your stance, get that right, and then you can train to do the other bits. Get your body in the right position, muscle memory, losing any tension in the muscles, and then of course the mental battle, bringing all that together, that triangle if you like. Well, you could argue that the pistol is the most important piece of this final. Let's have a closer look. Well, the athletes are ready. Hope you're ready too. This is the 10-metre air pistol duet. Under 18s live for you here in Burgas, Bulgaria at the European Shooting Championships. 10 metres, 2026. 50 seconds per series. 10.9 is the highest individual score. It's a 10.7. That's high. Both shots from the athletes added together. The combined total then switches to points, and Turkey have managed to eclipse that 19-point total. 21.5. Whoa, that's high. 21.8 is the highest combined total, and that would be if both athletes were to score a 10.9. A very impressive start. Now, I did say for Turkey it's going to be a tough test, but maybe, perhaps, it's looking like Turkey could be the ones who blitz this gold medal match. Who knows? That's what makes this format so gripping and so exciting. Evelina Shayna just looking so cool and calm, in control. Kilic just going in on that muscle memory. That's a decent shot from Kilic. It's a 10.1. And Konosh with a 10.7. And Turkey have taken the second series. They're 4 points in front. First duet to reach 12 points will be crowned as European champions and take the gold medal. Well, Turkey once again have gathered in their numbers. They always do. Such a strong team, a strong squad, real sense of togetherness. There's Argan Aslan, one of the coaches, who again was very much a figure here on day one for the pistol events. 18.6, well, that's a lot lower. 2 shots in the nines. A chance now for Shayna and Galigin to catch up, and they take the advantage and do so. A 9.8, a 10.6. That's enough to win that series. So you saw there the movement of the pistol from Kilic. Both hit a 9 shot in the last series. Kilic and Konosh were both in the 10s before that. They're in the 9 ring again. 18.7, 10.2 and a 9.5. Oh, it's a 1.0 difference. And Shayna and Galigin are back in this. It's 4-4. Well, I did wonder if this duet would find some form. I mean, 4 very highly talented athletes in front of us. A real treat. Isn't it just brilliant as well that they get to experience this? Well, I think we could be in for a very competitive gold medal match here. 20.5, a 10.5 needed from Kilic to take this series. It's an 8.9, a total of 19, not enough. And Shayna and Galigin go in front for the first time. There's Yaho Olenik, who is the Secretary General of the European Shooting Confederation. So Kilic and Konos, are they going to fight back? They were in the lead. They shot off into a 4-point lead. Well, Konos knows that's just not going to be good enough at the moment. An 8.8. Well, bit of a rescue from Kilic with a 10.1. But 19.6 is the other duet total. And it's enough to get them to 8 points. Now, I wonder, well, it's happening now. Turkey are calling a timeout. I was about to say, if they were to lose another series, perhaps we'd see the timeout, but it's happening right now. So 60 seconds, the clock is ticking.
This match is quickly turned around. And we now have Team AIN, Team of Individual Neutral Athletes, in the lead with 4 points.
Well, always interesting to see the body language from the coach. And you just see the grip there on Kilic's arm. And stroking with the thumb and quite maternal, protective. Will the timeout have the impact it's supposed to? Can Turkey dig a little deeper and try and come back into this gold medal match? All right, here we go. They're 4 points behind. Well, the athletes blocking out the noise of what's coming from the qualification hall on the other side. There's rifle qualification taking place just over the other side of the finals hall here. Well, 0.1 difference so far, 9.6 and 9.5. 19.9 from Turkey. Again, it's not enough. And Shayna and Galligin, 20.2. Galligin slams in a 10.6. Terrific shooting from the 16-year-old. So are Shayna and Galligin on the verge of becoming European champions? Are they to reach out and grab that gold medal? Turkey 18-2 shot out of the blocks in this gold medal match. They went 4 points in front, but it's been pegged back. It was level at 6-6. This could be the last series. We'll have to see. Well, close again. 0.1 difference at the moment. A 10.4 from Kilic. That's good. But a 10.5 from Shayna isn't better, but it's enough to equal. And it's a draw. Turkey A get 1 point, up to 5. Shayna and Galligin with a point, up to 11. Now, interesting because Turkey A cannot afford a draw. They need to win every single series if they're to take gold. Meanwhile, Shayna and Galligin, who have looked pretty good over the last few series, you can see there on your screens, they've looked strong. Are they on the verge of becoming gold medalists? Well, Shayna not quite happy. It's going to go again, just showing a bit of maturity there. 10.3 meanwhile from Konosh. Oh, a 10.5, 20.8. And Turkey have taken the series win because the highest Shayna can hit is a 10.9, it's an 8.9. May as well just fire something off just to get the series complete because it was lost anyway. Well, is this a Turkey A comeback? Shayna and Galligin only need a draw. That's all they need. Series win, obviously, will tip them up to 13 points. But massive exhale of breath from Kilic. Certainly feeling the pressure, I'm sure. And the teammates making a lot of noise. Is this to be the final series, or is there more in this gold medal match? 10.3, oh, an 8.1, 18.1, and a 9.7, 20.0, same total as the last series. And Evelina Shina and Tikhon Galligin are over the line, and they are gold medalists. And now they, I'm sure, can take a smile at each other. and just revel in the fact that they are now gold medalists and the European champions in the 10-metre air pistol duet under 18s. Well, we said at the beginning of the commentary that it was going to be a tough test for Turkey, but boy, didn't they perform well. Just perhaps too many shots in the 9 ring in the early part of this gold medal match. But it's a silver medal. Turkey have done well. They've done pretty well on the medal table. So Zeynep Kilic and Ahmet Konoş are announced and confirmed as the silver medalists. And Evelina Sheena and Tekyon Galagin, 2 individual neutral athletes, are gold medalists here in Burgas, Bulgaria at the European Shooting Championships across 10 metres for 2026. Well, a decent gold medal match, and there for you to watch back. If you came in at the end and you'd like to watch back any of our coverage, then you can do so via the ESC video stream on YouTube, and go to the European Shooting Confederation Facebook page to see our videos and content and coverage of the finals there. So range officers and jury are already out to help with equipment control to get the pistols now off the range and get it cleared. And that was the route to the finals then. So Ukraine team 1 and Austria pick up bronze medals. But 2 convincing wins in the semi-final. One very convincing win for Sheena and Galagin. And then the final finished 13 points to 7. Well, let's have a look back at some of the highlights, shall we, of that gold medal match. Natalia Kokroshina straight over to congratulate her pistol duet. So 2 gold medals awarded already so far today, and now we switch to rifle for the rest of day 3. 2:30, 3:15, 5:30 and 6:15 are the starts of each gold medal match. But do join us about 10 minutes before for our live coverage of day 3 here at the European Shooting Championships in Burgas, Bulgaria. From myself, Rory McAllister, from all of our crew here, thanks very much for coming along. Do join us later today for the continuation of day 3. We look forward to seeing you. Cheers.